Magnum P.I. is an American crime drama series that aired from 1980 to 1988, starring Tom Selleck as Thomas Magnum, a private investigator in Hawaii. Created by Donald P. Bellisario and Glenn A. Larson, the show follows Magnum's adventures as he solves cases while living in the luxurious estate of the reclusive author Robin Masters. Many notable actors who appeared in Magnum P.I. has died. Some had really tragic life and death. We pay tribute to all of them. Stay with us, and please subscribe to the channel. Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, an iconic figure in the world of music and film, made a notable appearance on the TV series Magnum P.I. In the series, Sinatra played a retired New York cop named SGT. Michael Delhenney in the episode titled Laura during the 7th season. His character, determined and deeply emotional, seeks the help of Thomas Magnum to solve the murder of his granddaughter. This role showcased Sinatra's versatility as an actor, adding to his already illustrious career. Beyond Magnum P.I., Sinatra was a legendary singer known for his smooth voice and timeless hits like My Way in New York. His contributions to music earned him 9 Grammy Awards and an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor for his role in From Here to Eternity. Sinatra's legacy extends beyond his musical achievements. He was a cultural icon whose influence spanned multiple generations. Despite his tragic passing in 1998, Frank Sinatra remains an enduring figure in entertainment history, remembered for his extraordinary talent and contributions to both music and film. Angela Lansbury. Angela Lansbury, a beloved actress known for her extensive career in film, television, and theater, made a memorable guest appearance on Magnum P.I. She reprised her role as Jessica Fletcher from Murder, she wrote in the crossover episode Novel Connection during the 7th season. Lansbury's character, a sharp and intuitive mystery writer, collaborates with Magnum to solve a complex case, blending her signature charm and intelligence with the show's dynamic. Outside of Magnum P.I., Lansbury's career was marked by numerous accolades, including 5 Tony Awards, 6 Golden Globe Awards, and an honorary Academy Award. She was best known for her portrayal of Jessica Fletcher in Murder. She wrote a role that made her a household name. Lansbury also starred in classic films such as The Manchurian Candidate and Disney's Beauty and the Beast, where she voiced Mrs. Potts. Angela Lansbury passed away on October 11, 2022, from natural causes, leaving behind a legacy of remarkable performances and contributions to the arts. Ernest Borgnine. Ernest Borgnine, an esteemed actor with a career spanning over 6 decades, made a notable guest appearance on Magnum P.I. in the series. He played the character of Brigadier General Ira Flagler in the episode Texas Lightning during the show's 4th season. His role as a tough, no-nonsense general added depth and gravitas to the episode, showcasing Borgnine's ability to bring commanding presence to the screen. Beyond Magnum P.I., Borgnine was renowned for his diverse roles in both film and television. He won an Academy Award for Best Actor for his performance in the 1955 film Marty, where he portrayed a kind-hearted but lonely butcher. Borgnine also starred in classic films such as The Wild Bunch and The Dirty Dozen. And he became a familiar face to television audiences through his role as Quentin McHale in the series McHale's Navy. Throughout his career, Borgnine received numerous accolades, including a Golden Globe Award and a Screen Actors Guild Life Achievement Award. Ernest Borgnine passed away on July 8, 2012, due to kidney failure, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and dedication to his craft. Sylvia Sidney. Sylvia Sidney appeared in Magnum P.I. as Betty Wyndham in the 1980 episode China Doll, where Magnum is hired to protect a valuable Chinese artifact. Her performance brought depth and showcased her talent. Born on August 8, 1910, in the Bronx, New York City, Sidney began her career in the late 1920s with Paramount Pictures. She became known for her roles in crime dramas and films addressing social issues and the working class's struggles. Notable early films include Street Scene in 1931, City Streets in 1931, and An American Tragedy in 1931, highlighting her ability to portray complex emotions. Her prominence continued with films like Fury in 1936, directed by Fritz Lang, and Alfred Hitchcock's Sabotage in 1936. In the 1940s, Sidney transitioned to character roles in films such as You Only Live Once in 1937 and Blood on the Sun in 1945 with James Cagney, earning praise for her depth and authenticity. Her performance in Summer Wishes, Winter Dreams in 1973 earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Supporting Actress. Sylvia Sidney passed away on July 1, 1999, in New York City at the age of 88. Jessica Walter. Jessica Walter made a memorable guest appearance on Magnum P.I. in the role of Judith Halloran in the episode titled Key is Don't Lie, which aired in 1982. Her character was involved in a story where a stolen Hawaiian artifact leads to murder and intrigue, highlighting her skill in portraying complex, intriguing roles. Born on January 31, 1941, in Brooklyn, New York, Walter had a distinguished career in film, television, and theater. She gained early recognition for her role in the 1966 film Grand Prix and received critical acclaim for her performance in Clint Eastwood's directorial debut play Misty for Me. In 1971, where she played a dangerously obsessed fan, earning a Golden Globe nomination. Walter's versatility as an actress was further demonstrated in her numerous television roles, including Arrested Development, where she played the manipulative and comedic Lucille Bluth, a role that earned her widespread acclaim and a devoted fan base. Jessica Walter passed away on March 24, 2021, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances and dedicated artistry. Robert Loggia. Robert Loggia. Robert Loggia played Harry Truman, a wealthy and eccentric businessman, on Magnum P.I. from 1981 to 1988. Truman, a recurring character, provided financial backing and support to Thomas Magnum. Loggia's career spanned over 5 decades, starting in the 1950s, and included roles in films like The Greatest Story Ever Told in 1965, The Return of the Secaucus 7 in 1980, and JFK in 1991. He appeared in TV series such as The Alfred Hitchcock Hour, The Twilight Zone, and Mass H. Loggia is best known for his role as Captain D'Amico in Big in 1987 and his performance in The Glass Shield in 1993. He worked with notable directors like Alfred Hitchcock, Martin Scorsese, and Clint Eastwood. Robert Loggia passed away on December 4, 2005, at age 77 due to complications from Alzheimer's disease, leaving behind a legacy of memorable performances in film and television. Patrick Macnee. Patrick Macnee appeared in Magnum P.I. as a guest star, playing the character David Norman in the episode Holmes is Where the Heart Is, which aired in the 1986 season. In this episode, he portrayed an elderly man who believes himself to be Sherlock Holmes. Patrick Macnee is best known for his role as John Steed in the television series The Avengers, which he played from 1961 to 1969, and then again in The New Avengers from 1976 to 1977. His film career included notable appearances in movies such as A View to a Kill in 1985, where he played Sir Godfrey Tibbett alongside Roger Moore as James Bond. He also appeared in The Howling in 1981, a cult classic horror film, and had roles in films like This Is Spinal Tap in 1984 and The Sea Wolves in 1980. Patrick Macnee's career spanned over 6 decades, during which he became an iconic figure in British television and film. He was born on February 6, 1922, and passed away on June 25, 2015, at the age of 93. He died of natural causes at his home in Rancho Mirage, California. Beverly Garland. The list also has Beverly Garland we remember for the role of Florence Russell in an episode of Magnum P.I. titled 3-2, which aired in 1982. Her career stretched far beyond this guest appearance, though. She began acting in the late 1940s and found success on television throughout the following decades. She's perhaps best remembered for her role as Barbara Cooper Douglas on the sitcom My Three Sons, a character she played from 1969 to 1972. Garland also had recurring roles on shows like Scarecrow and Mrs. King, and even appeared in films like National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation 2: Cousin Eddie's Island Adventure. Sadly, she passed away in 2008. Roger E. Mosley. Roger E. Mosley played the iconic role of Detective Theodore T.C. Calvin in the series. He was a close friend and ally to the show's protagonist, Thomas Magnum, and often provided comedic relief with his witty one-liners and sarcastic remarks. In addition to his work on Magnum P.I., Mosley appeared in numerous films and television shows throughout his career. Some of his notable roles include appearances in the films The Mac in 1973, The Drowning Pool in 1975, and The River in 1984. He also had recurring roles on television shows such as Hawaii Five-0 and The A-Team. Sadly, Mosley passed away on December 30, 2022, at the age of 77, after a serious car accident in Las Vegas, Nevada. Brock Peters. Next on the list is Brock Peters, who did the famous role of Brigadier General Marcus Warren in the television series Magnum P.I. His character was a high-ranking military officer, bringing a sense of authority and gravitas to the show. Peters was well regarded for his powerful presence and ability to imbue his characters with depth and dignity. Throughout his career, Brock Peters appeared in numerous significant films and television shows. He is perhaps best known for his role as Tom Robinson in the film To Kill a Mockingbird. Released in 1962, a performance that garnered critical acclaim for its emotional intensity and moral gravity, Peters also starred in the Star Trek franchise, playing Admiral Cartwright in Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home. In 1986 and Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country in 1991, his versatility as an actor was evident in his wide range of roles, from dramatic parts to science fiction. He passed away on August 23, 2005, at the age of 78. John Hillerman. John Hillerman's most iconic role was as Jonathan Quayle Higgins II. Higgins, a former British military man with a proper English accent, was the uptight estate manager who constantly clashed with Tom Selleck's laid-back private investigator character. The role earned Hillerman critical acclaim, including a Golden Globe Award in 1981 and an Emmy Award in 1987. Though best known for Magnum P.I., Hillerman had a long career in film and television before and after the series. He passed away in Houston, Texas, in 2017. Marcia Strassman. Marcia Strassman played the role of Dr. Helen Davis, the on-again, off-again love interest of Thomas Magnum. Her character was a beautiful and intelligent doctor who often found herself entangled in Magnum's adventures. Apart from her notable role in Magnum P.I., Strassman had a diverse filmography. She appeared in several films, including the 1975 comedy film Phantom of the Paradise, where she played the role of Betty Hapschatt, and the 1985 comedy film Hot Pursuit, alongside John Cusack. Strassman also made guest appearances on various television shows, such as Mass H, The Rockford Files, and Touched by an Angel. Sadly, Marcia Strassman passed away on October 24, 2014, at the age of 66, after a long battle with breast cancer. Miguel Ferrer. Miguel Ferrer is the next actor who played a role in the series and is no more. He was the Lieutenant Bob Smith in this series. His character was a recurring role and appeared in a few episodes, adding depth and intrigue to the show's dynamic. Miguel Ferrer had a prolific career in film and television. Some of his notable movie roles include Albert Rosenfield in Twin Peaks' Fire Walk with Me, Lloyd Henreid in The Stand, and Vice President Rodriguez in Iron Man 3. He was known for his distinctive voice, which landed him roles in animated features such as Shan Yu in Mulan and Big Boss in Rio 2. Miguel Ferrer passed away on January 19, 2017, at the age of 61. He died at his home in Los Angeles, California, after a battle with throat cancer. Stella Stevens. Stella Stevens guest starred in one episode of Magnum P.I. titled Find Main a Rainbow, which aired in 1986. She played Loretta Lolly Zachary Vanderpost. Her career began in 1959, and she achieved early recognition, winning a Golden Globe Award for New Star of the Year. Throughout the 60s and 70s, she appeared in popular films like The Nutty Professor with Jerry Lewis and The Poseidon Adventure. Stella Stevens passed away in February of 2023 at the age of 84. Phyllis Davis. Phyllis Davis did the role of Michelle Hugh, a beautiful and charming woman, in Magnum P.I. Her character was a love interest of Thomas Magnum, played by Tom Selleck, and appeared in several episodes throughout the series. Apart from her role in Magnum P.I., Davis had a successful career in film and television, appearing in numerous movies and shows. Some of her notable works include the films Beyond the Valley of the Dolls and Terminal Island. She also appeared in several television series, including The Love Boat, Fantasy Island, and Hawaii Five-0. Sadly, Phyllis Davis passed away on September 27, 2016, at the age of 70 due to complications from pancreatic cancer. Soon Taek-oh. Soon Taek-oh portrayed Lieutenant Tanaka in the television series. His character was a recurring role, appearing as a Honolulu police lieutenant who often assisted Thomas Magnum, the protagonist, with various cases and investigations. Soon Taek-oh had a diverse acting career spanning television and film. He was known for his roles in movies such as The Man with the Golden Gun in 1974, where he played Lieutenant Hip, and Mulan in 1998, where he voiced Efa Zhou, Mulan's father. His other notable films include Good Guys Wear Black in 1978 and Beverly Hills Ninja in 1997. Soon Tech-O passed away on April 4, 2018, in Los Angeles, California, at the age of 85. His death was due to complications from Alzheimer's disease. Elisha Cook Jr. Elisha Cook Jr. was a prolific character actor who left his mark on Hollywood for over 6 decades. Most notably on Magnum P.I, he played the cunning and ruthless crime lord, Francis Ice Pick Hostetler. The role became a recurring one throughout the series' run in the 80s. Cook's career stretched far beyond Magnum P.I. He began in the 30s, appearing in classic film noirs like The Maltese Falcon and McShane. He thrived in these dark and suspenseful films, often portraying nervous weasels or shifty double-crossers. His filmography is vast, encompassing titles like House on Haunted Hill and Rosemary's Baby. He also made guest appearances on numerous television shows, including Star Trek and The A-Team. Elisha Cook Jr. continued working well into his 90s, passing away in 1995. Gillian Dobb. Gillian Dobb played Agatha Chumley on Magnum P.I. Agatha was a British novelist and friend to Jonathan Higgins, the uptight estate manager. Initially a guest star, Dobb's portrayal was so well received she became a series regular, often a source of amusement with her dry wit and fondness for Higgins, and much to his chagrin. Outside of Magnum, her acting credits were few. She appeared in a 1985 Gidget movie and an episode of Hawaii Five-0. Dobb passed away in 2001. Eugene Roche. Eugene Roche was the famous and lovable, iconic character of Luther Gillis, a private investigator and rival to Thomas Magnum. Roche's portrayal of Gillis added a delightful layer of humor and wit to the show, making him a fan favorite. Apart from his memorable role in Magnum P.I., Roche had a prolific career in film and television, appearing in over 150 projects. Some notable movies include The Late Show in 1977, Foul Play in 1978, The Concorde, Airport 79 in 1979, and Star 80 in 1979, and Star 80 in 1983. He also made numerous guest appearances on popular TV shows such as The Rockford Files, Hawaii Five-0, and Murder, She Wrote. Roche's career spanned over 3 decades, during which he worked alongside some of the biggest names in the industry. He passed away on July 28, 2004, at the age of 75 due to complications from a heart attack. Gwen Verdon. Gwen Verdon was Thomas Magnum's mother, Catherine Peterson. She appeared in a few episodes, even earning an Emmy nomination for her performance. Verdon was a legendary dancer, though, winning 4 Tony Awards on Broadway for her energetic and captivating performances. She even dabbled in choreography, though you might not know her from the big screen. Sadly, Gwen Verdon passed away in 2000 at the age of 75. Danny Kamekona. The character Danny, played by actor Dennis Chun, was a recurring character in the popular TV series Magnum P.I. He was a close friend and associate of Thomas Magnum, the main protagonist, and often provided him with valuable information and assistance in his cases. Kamekona was a Hawaiian native who owned a popular eatery, Kamekona's, where Magnum and his friends would often gather to discuss their cases and share stories. Outside of Magnum P.I., Dennis Chun has had a long and distinguished career in television and film. He has appeared in numerous TV shows, including Hawaii Five-0, NCI's Los Angeles, and The District. He has also had roles in several films, including The Karate Kid Part 2 and Pearl Harbor. Sadly, Dennis Chun passed away on January 3, 2020, at the age of 85. Jeff MacKay. On Magnum P.I., Jeff MacKay played Terry Mac Rogan, a helicopter pilot and trusted friend to Tom Selleck's Magnum. But MacKay was a familiar face beyond that role. Throughout his career, he landed recurring parts in shows like BABA Black Sheep and Battlestar Galactica. He even lent his voice to Transformers. Sadly, Jeff MacKay passed away in 2008 from liver failure at the age of 59. Seth Sakai. We remember Seth Sakai for doing the role of Detective Marcus Katsumoto. He was a close friend and colleague of Thomas Magnum, played by Tom Selleck, and often provided comedic relief with his dry wit and sarcastic remarks. Sakai's character was a skilled detective and a loyal member of the Honolulu Police Department. Outside of Magnum P.I., Sakai appeared in several films and TV shows, including The Karate Kid Part 2, The Love Boat, and Hawaii Five-0. Sakai passed away on March 17, 2005, at the age of 65, due to complications from a heart attack. Paul Burke. Paul Burke played the role of Admiral Hawks in. He was a commanding presence and provided a military counterbalance to Tom Selleck's easygoing private investigator character. Burke's acting career spanned several decades, starting in the 1950s. He gained significant recognition for his role as Detective Adam Flint in the TV series Naked City in 1958 to 1963, which earned him 2 Emmy nominations. Another notable role was as Captain Joe Gallagher in 12 High in 1964 to 1967, a WWWII drama series that showcased his versatility as an actor. He also appeared in films such as Valley of the Dolls in 1967 and The Thomas Crown Affair in 1968, where he played Inspector Eddie Malone. Born on July 21, 1926, in New Orleans, Paul Burke had a successful career in both television and film. He passed away on September 13, 2009, at the age of 83 in Palm Springs, California, due to leukemia and non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Lance LeGault. BEC. Lance LeGault did a memorable recurring role of Colonel Buck Green. A gruff and no-nonsense Marine Corps officer, he often clashed with the show's laid-back protagonist, Thomas Magnum. LeGault was known for portraying authority figures, particularly military personnel. His most iconic role was Colonel Roderick Decker in the A-Team, a relentless pursuer of the show's fugitive Vietnam veterans. Throughout his career, he appeared in numerous TV shows and movies, including Knight Rider Airwolf and MacGyver. Sadly, Lance LeGault passed away in 2012 from heart failure at the age of 77.